Selektah.
With the execution and excellence, dedication and destiny, restitution and pestilence, alignment with the universal truth and law, that you can burn it down and build it back again to lose it all, but you can never really lose it if it's truly yours. That's your essence, yours truly, George. Winter couldn't cool me off. Blessings of creative forces set me on a meteoric rise. It's a day to prosper. This is what you see before your eyes. Those betrayals brought me pain, but those tears taught me well. I prayed for more fire and those years brought me hell. I guess it's just the stresses from the pressures of the devil, or the evils and deceptions, they just tested on my metal. But now I'm on the edge of something special. I'm emerging as a victor from the sickness and these demons that I wrestled. It was dark before the dawn in that brutal night of the cold, but I'd awaken to the sun with a truer sight to behold and gold. I've been to places that there ain't no coming back from, that took a different path, built another platform. They thought that they left me for dead, but got the facts wrong. Now I'm coming back from, and I'm in a new state of grace. And so the world's not at all what it seems. After we fall, we evolve with our dreams. We built those bridges better. Look at what we did together. They say no one lives forever, but I'm in a new state of grace. I'm starting to get that feeling in my bones again. I can feel my focus getting sharp, and now I'm honing in. Been cast out and thrown in sin for years. I've been my only friend. I stand here alone, but I can still find my atonement in this zone I'm in. Filled with defiance, but still arriving at humble. You learn to ride and you rumble when you survive in the jungle. Take a dive in the tumble, finding God in this hunger. It's like I'm out of my mind, holding all this pride and this thunder inside of my insides. It's like I'm still waging a war back in this trap, wrapped in this wrath. I'm caged in it all angles until I'm lashing back with an amazing assault. Same as it ever was, insane how I still change the results. My intuition is still batting 1,000, plus my sense of business is running laps round you motherfucking mental midgets. Once you've been through this shit, you can see that there's no ending, is it? No coming back from where you've been to living in a state of grace. I've been to places that there ain't no coming back from, that took a different path, built another platform. They thought that they left me for dead, but got the facts wrong. Now I'm coming back from, and I'm in a new state of grace. And so the world's not at all what it seems. After we fall, we evolve with our dreams. We built those bridges better. Look at what we did together. They say no one lives forever, but I'm in a new state of grace.
Statik Selektah.
Let's get it going. Coming back to the world. It's Slaine Statik Selektah, Ill Bill, La Coka. From white man to devil, I showed him what I can do. A black market ministry, the cash call and gamble. Backdoor the industry, these cats all are brand new. Blackball but never backed off, cause I'm band-proof. Me against the world like hacksaws to bamboo. Attack dogs to vandals, just picture my life like a cycle of stacked odds and gambles. Haters watching my action, whack jobs and tan coops. You catching statements from my adversaries. Shit, I've been pacing in the lab already. My legacy is to establish heavy. I've been like a maverick, every hook and jab a habit that I had to bury. Ever since the day that we were having Terry, I've been like a savage. Check the claws, cause we from a different fabric, really. The survivor, the provider, no provider. I'm the winter, I'm the sun, I'm the father. You can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture. We tap dancing on the skull of a vulture. Welcome to America, the violence is ultra. You can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture. Behind every fortune is a crime you could dream on. We are the epidemic and the phenom.
Fuck around with the phantom lords, cannons and swords, anthems of war, amp up the poor, ramp up the gore, grimy and grotesque soldiers mobilize, explosions that blow your high while the culture dies. Same time the culture rise. Tribal convictions, controversial defensive, defensive that at such a young age. We gotta learn what death is. It's a crazy fucked up world we live in. I accept that my perceptions stripes and measurements of precise metrics. Type of attention high enough and excite tensions. A 5-second decision could get you a life sentence. Youngins be lacking for added convenience, but handling dirt, be sure even your shadow doesn't see it. Language of thugs and demons from amongst the realest motherfucking feelings. We transcend everything, motherfucker ceiling.
You can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture. We tap dancing on the skull of a vulture. Welcome to America, the violence is ultra. You can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture, can't cancel the culture. Behind every fortune is a crime you can dream on. We are the epidemic and the phenom.
Statik Selektah.
Boys and girls, listen up. Listen up. Boys and girls, listen up. Listen up.
For many years I've been ruthless along any 16 or 2-minute song. Aim for the head, hot on my sleeve is punitive. I'm in love and war, never more true to the form. You heard the news, but the rumors are wrong. If they ain't defaming your name, they're tooting your horn. So we drop like a nuclear bomb. When you wrong, stupider, on Jupiter, gone. Shoot for the stars, but at the end of the day, fate will separate the truth and the lies. I survived in the death trap, back from the killing fields. Out the other side, now they ask if he still is real. Clear as day in my city, I'm a pillar still. My focus in my pen, never been as ill. Fair to say, I'm still live in effect. Back rocking with more static for y'all to select. Listen.
Boys and girls, listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Boys and girls, listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
I seen them all fly high, then crash when they land. The overnight success, a flash in the pan. All started off with the passion, a plan. Went from all-star to y'all with the package of grams. So they asked what's the reason of it. I half understand myself and live both sides of either of it. My best friend OD'd, couldn't grieve in public. Went from ready to die to easy does it. Yeah, my people all believe and love it. Guess I'm still a darling, hated by some, that's a price to fulfill a calling. Nonsense on my conscience, a will of brawling. Still here killing y'all, so I'm still appalling. Now we riding in the sunset, it's all good, that's Poseidon in a sundress. We beat the odds and we dodge a bullet's dog. A miracle so large, a scar could pull it off. Listen, B-boys and girls,
listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Boys and girls, listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
Statik Selektah.
I know I made some bad choices in that haze I was in. Looking up from the bottom where my days would begin. I like to play with fire, but it's a dangerous thing when the ambition is the crown and you aim for the king. Wear my heart on my sleeve. Looking back on those days now, perhaps I was still too naive. Maybe I was just on one. Could be I'm on the wrong road. Maybe it's just a long one. I feel like my karma's catching up to me. I'm involved in this drama and extra fuckery. I've been evolving the longest, but just enough to be back as a target. But I know where my heart is, it's always been a cut above it. I made my first joints with a gutter budget. Product of my era, you gotta love it. White so by the onion for the funding. Bold and stunning, it all begun then as a youngin'. It's something to climb the ranks with cunning. Diamond in the rough, I've been in it for a while. Hope my timing isn't up. Salt and pepper in my hair, voice is prominent and gruff. Y'all been living on consignment in the cut. I done tasted Yale and fame, face betrayal and pain. Thanks for playing the game, gangsta stay in your lane. If I could add up everything they told me and put it all to use, I would've always stayed the old me. I know I made some bad choices in that haze I was in. Looking up from the bottom where my days would begin. I like to play with fire, but it's a dangerous thing when the ambition is the crown.
Federali's on my fuck excitement. They chase forbidden fruit and find out that shit doesn't ripen. Killed them over Twitter beef, watch what the fuck you typing. It's 40 on me like a middle-aged. Rapping, but I'm on a bigger stage. Women wanna get engaged, going through a different phase. Sometimes I look at life and feel a bit dismayed. Surrounded by these jealous hearts, they envious with bitter ways. Closer to the finish line than where I started. Heavy-hearted, ain't scared of COVID, I already caught it. Struggling for air, it had me breathing in the pot. Organizing music files so they can know what to drop. If I die along this ride, at least I got my amusement. Spare kid in 6th grade, the teacher said I'm a nuisance, The day I picked up this music, I be the truest to do this. Just play the beat, I make a movie, Stanley Kubrick. My brother Slaine got sober, I'm thinking maybe it's time I do it as well. Can't see it, but I feel it like Braille. Lot of people scared to try, cause it's a chance they could fail. System gave my brody life, I prayed it grand in a pail. And that's real. That's real. That's real. And that's real. That's real. And that's real.
I know I made some bad choices in that haze I was in. Looking up from the bottom where my days would begin. I like to play with fire, but it's a dangerous thing when the ambition is the crown and you aim for the king. When the ambition is the crown and you aim for the king.
Hey, yo, Dad, it's T. Just wanted to say it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Statik Selektah. Statik Selektah.
It's all good.
These kids hating on me, all started with the CD. Next to see me pulling off a robbery on TV. Mostly isolated, I've been dodgy, I've been weavy. Used to come around, now you hardly ever see me. There's levels to this game here, Mario, Luigi. People thinking breaking into Hollywood is easy. This rap game, either both are probably just as greasy. So you gon' have to get up out your barrio to reach me. to, where the bodies are and the people who despise you. It will never be for too long, you can hide truth. I know what you're doing next, way before you try to. I know who you're tied to, no good either, bro. Can't see the trees through the forest, couldn't see the road from the vehicle. There you go, getting blindsided. Hindsight is 2020. You're wrong and I'm right. As I'm chair quarterbacking at its finest. You weren't taking off and started getting mad at minus. That's just textbook jealousy. As bad design as any that you'll ever see. I'm everything you'll never be, and that is timeless. We see him getting slick, sick, and vicious, ain't he? Still trying to sniff shit at 50, man. He still spinning out of control. I put my hand out, you try to pull me down in that hole.
Said it ain't been the same since you've been around. You done changed a couple things, I don't recognize you now. It ain't been the same since you've been around. You done changed a couple things, don't recognize you now. Ooh, I can't recognize you now. Ooh, can't recognize you now.
I know all your secrets and your lies, boo. Took a little while to find out what I'm wise to. It can only be for so long, you can hide truth. I know what you've been through, I've been on that side too. Twisted in the mental trauma we survived. I see in your soul when you look into my eyes. Maybe karma that I'm old, choking on my tears. A token 40 years of broken promises you told. Cleaning up the glass from the bottles in the road. And let go of the past, but tomorrow's never old. When all I had left was the sorrow that I hold. I took all of my pain and I pawned it in for gold. Good morning to our new life, adios to the old ghost. Truth lies, well I guess we have told both. So close to the end of forbidden, but I still know what you did. You're telling me you didn't.
Statik Selektah.
Pow wow. Hey, I'm sitting crooked like a copper on the tape. But this ain't copper nor rhodium gold plate. Flawless gang, all real, no fake. Prop 64 been fucking up my cake. But real hustlers find a way to get it, we don't wait. I believe in hard work, I don't believe in fate. State to state, get it straight, let the record state. Bait and switch, switching lanes, move around with haste. Rated top tier, hands down, no debate. You got your hands dirty, now you're trying to clean my plate. Pop you in your shin, now you got a metal plate. Pop the trunk and drop the fifth wheel, let it scrape. Sounding like an earthquake, no, that's just the bass. You sounding like a bitch every time I hear you hate. All that salt dropping, you should check your heart rate. Me and you are not the same, now we don't equate. Cause I'ma go and get it, you gon' probably hesitate. While you chasing tail, I'll be on my paper chase. Solid out the gate, my word I will not negate. Me being broke, nah, that don't correlate.
There was a time that malice was mine. My wrath and pride was at the size of Houston and Dallas combined. Metastasized, gave my icy hot a Metallica shine. Mine with the Terrence Malick design. Scattered imagery and symmetry and patterns of rhyme. Now in his prime, but he's damn near out of his mind. How is it I'm spilling blood from this chalice of wine? Writing life with the passion of Christ in this broken palace of blind haters and fools in his neighborhood. I'm native to two. Hop in the obstacles on the way to the jewels. I done my best to do the dodging of these raiders and ghouls. Had to wrestle through the margins, I ain't made up the rules. It's a new state of grace, I ain't got no pressure to produce. I'm exceptional, it's effortless to catch and shoot the juice. I've been sipping it for years while you thirst buckets. Jumping off the bridge, coming crashing down to earth, fuck it.
Billy Blizzard the vibes, the wizard arrives. Since you trigger fingers and knives, serial killer eyes. My villain supply high, potent, maniacal eye. Told us let the 9 explode, setting fire to the entire globe. I approach personification of annihilation. Weapons grade plutonium, dip on my violation. Die with my Timberlands on, leave you 40 below the snow beach. With a smile on my face and gold teeth. Box logo supreme, greedy uniform. Gooner war, shooter squad, moving gratitude to God. Incarcerated, scarf faces die escaping in car chases. The ending explosions on parkways. Poltergeist, we own the night. Overstand and rep the culture right. Hold the mic like a Mac 11 in the toaster fight. Billy Bolero, pistols aerodynamic, made from the same fiberglass ceramics, laying rappers into caskets.
Statik Selektah.
Sometimes you gotta accept without an answer why. There's certain universal truths that we can't deny, but somehow got caught up in this avalanche of lies, under the illusion that we always had the chance to fly. Amplified by a phantom vibe, I romanticize, tantalized by the same pain in a damsel's eyes, and only hanging on to strings of abandoned ties. Could I learn to let go of what I can't survive? Perhaps the error is I'm always in pursuit of shit, wrestling with destiny, trying to get the shoe to fit. Testaments and effigies burning in a sea of flames. This is higher learning, I know things will never be the same. What a way to think, dreams dissolve, buckle from the weight of wealth. I've seen it all, ate a zinc, swayed a felt. I'm cut from a different cloth. You ain't playing me, nah, you played yourself. Now you don't exist at all. I went from a vicious dog to this evolved. This is all love and war, nothing fair over here. Still hungry and grubbing more. Take a look around your circle, tell me which one is fraud. Virtue dead, love is lost, statues of a crumbled god.
Let us pray. Whatever God that you pray to, diamond flooded to Jesus. Same rope you tiptoe on, destined to hang you. No angels, it's angles, mask them all. Either drown or you weather the storm. Many niggas find religion when the weapon is drawn, or when the gavel drop. Went from having not the wicked see to Babylon. Forbidden fruit, take a bite, open your eyes. If the devil's in the details, watch the design. Come disguised as your wildest dreams. What you wanted most, overdose, no Holy Ghost can save you. Rosary, your candles, dismantle all your old beliefs. Armageddon, seven-headed, unholy beast. There's no retreat from this holy war. And all the demons you fight inside, you can't hold them off. You holding on, barely clinging to hope. Feed your soul like this fish in his loaf, the last supper. The wicked laugh and the pious all suffer. It's feast or it's famine and the righteous all hunger. But I'm Messiah, and the fire was forged. Like the steel of this blade made to humble your Lord. Yo. Deep puddles from tears is how I breathe butter. Losing my family to the drugs. Rest in peace, love you to my dead uncle who passed away from the bottom. My cousin in penitentiaries over drugs, he will rob you, then take the money and sniff it, then instantly go dismiss it as if it never existed or like it was always his. Life for these grimy kids growing up in poverty. Dorchester to Lawrence and Rosendale back to Roxbury. Glocks, flurry shots and bury ops. Well, when it stop, dirty cops circle dirty blocks with a stash spot. What they ask when they ripping you outside your new car. Make a move, they pistol whip you, leave you with a new scar. Sad stories of the troubled youth and the bubble goose. Catch a slug or two, fucking well who don't fuck with you. Never go where you ain't accepted a love, cause you could get left up in a puddle of blood. Literally dealing with political thieves. Enslaved man, put the women and the kids in the street. From back lacerations to mass incarcerations to government administered sick AIDS patients. Try to stay patient, try to be complacent, calm pacing, sobbing in my mom's basement. Before these rap pages or fans see my greatness, I struggle hard staring at these statues of a crumbled god.
Must I demonstrate? Straight, no chases, strongest. Crush my Hennessy, stuff my dinner plate. No rhyme or reason to that there. I had painted plush guys, many say an eye for an eye, but you see with your eyes that the world got enough of these tough guys anyway. What's my end and fate? On this winding road, no one knows, only time is told. Dealt with Cain with high hopes of finding gold, with the help of pain, winding up finding soul. Then I'm gone with the wind, armed with the pen, omnipotent, calm, or repent, conquer the king. Is this mic still on? Something wrong with the thing. After all these years, man, it's bonkers to think.
You know who that be?
That's that shit. No jokes, I'm not playing.
Listen,
That's that shit. Times is changing, life is strange.
it ain't the same.
That's that shit. That's that shit.
Yeah, the last few years been a blur. For all that's happening, confirms my pen is being served to me cold in a steel bowl. Mentally feeling the kick of a steel-toed choices. Reflect the past and the present time. Heart disease took a favorite pet of mine. Back to the drawing board, took a few L's, but not falling off. Constantly seeking for another source. Left New York with my wife and my two ferals. A fresh start and some insight to do better. Post-pandemic ushered in a new era with Trump going by as the new sheriff. Unlearning some things I was taught in the past and forced me to retract some thoughts while I plead for mercy, praying my intuition alerts me. I hope my sins don't reimburse me.
You know who that be?
That's that shit. No jokes, I'm not playing.
Listen,
That's that shit. Times is changing, life is strange.
it ain't the same.
That's that shit. That's that shit.
Divine blessings, generational curses, sensational verses. I am facing my purpose. Calm on the surface, underneath I'm a whirlwind. Feet planted firmly, toes down as the world spin. Me and my girlfriend, metaphor is your core. Kick down my door and your blood pour on the floor. I'm trying to soar, high above the distractions. Motivate friends and turn words into actions. Closed caption, but nah, I ain't hearing impaired. Would I be more tuned in if I'm wearing a beard? But I don't wanna go to Beijing. I don't really care if their hair matches the gray jeans. Long as my life matches my present age. And when you listen, it's like, damn, yo, he doesn't age. If only that were the truth. But Slaine hit me up, so yo, I'm back in the booth, yeah.
You know who that be?
That's that shit. No jokes, I'm not playing.
Listen,
That's that shit. Times is changing, life is strange.
it ain't the same.
That's that shit. That's that shit.
Statik Selektah.
More gusto. For old time's sake. For old time's sake.
Yeah. A higher power and a gun to put it. Under siege, burn the sun to soot, it's stunning footage. When one believes that he can fly, it's like 100-footed. Cunning bullet falling from the sky, had you understood it? Yeah, this destiny was special for me. All the times that I was tested gave me testimony. Lightning striking next to homie, death is on me. All my possessions gone, making all my efforts lonely. Should be left alone, stretching dawn. Revenge in my perception, have my weapon drawn. Pray to heavens for 7s for my 7 sins, but I'm effing gone. Watch my life flash before my face, 7 seconds long. All this time I've been gone for the gusto, kid. It's just the biz we live, it's never what it seems, nothing is. Cousin fate is buzzing for your ribs, where you stand and deliver when they coming for your crib, cause they going for the gusto.
More gusto. For old time's sake.
Got the gusto.
More gusto.
Hey, big bro,
For old
I'ma holler at him
time's
for a sec. I'm just trying to be transparent with you. If you put me on to rob your plug, I'ma share it with you. All we had was what we bagged up. We used to share a pistol. Now they know if they see someone with us, it's cause they're official. Can't hang with everybody, they be wanna play. If I told them that your jewelry's on you, they be on their way. For the cake, I coordinate, and they gon' run the plays. Last point I touched, judges gave me 1,800 days. I did that nickel. Deuce of haze in a skull container. Carefree, I walk the yard cause all my bros had bangers. I maxed on my sentences, I got no detainers. Most of these rappers bitches like aerobic trainers. That little fame will have your circle smaller. He said OT detectives asked me by a circle off you. If you gone, keep your strap, keep the work up off you. My homie threw up when he heard they offered. He got the gusto. in the cutthroat, bringing the smoke to your front door. Yeah, croak when the guns blow. Took your coke and it was over a busload. Now they rolling and doing, don't give a fuck mode. This is the code we uphold. Never fold when you sell packs. Pulling them strapped in them Hellcats, we can smell rats. I be dreaming of freedom on them cell mats. I'm thinking of all my scars while I'm inking these bars like jail tats. Too discombobulated, my crew is just crime related. The booth where the trauma's painted, these shooters just violated. A dude till his pupils were dilated. Laid his body under a white sheet when the troopers removed it, his mama fainted. My life was fucked, thought the future would foil me, but I rapped about it on beats and purchased coops with the royalties. The pinky ring is bust down, them diamonds a flood though. A rock Chris ain't even see before, word to gusto.
Augusto.
1, 2.
Statik Selektah.
Look at this life and the ways it go. I got purpose in my heart and my days are full. The universal laws, I'm aligned with they have an amazing pull. Sorta like a saving grace in a space can save a soul. So what'll happen, there's no way to know. I took all the broken pieces and I made it whole. Poured my heart out on the pages and the stages when they played the song. All around the world, finally made it home. Here in the great unknown, spirit of Miles Davis. In a creative zone, not fearing to die nameless. The idea of greatness, execution of basics. God-given a restitution of faithless, in which the gifts are just limitless. When the truth shines, it shifts to lift images. The ambiance remains second to none. The future is now, except what was destined to come. The long-lived king found dead with his crown on the ground, but the world don't stop. The loss is sting, so we bled, we get lost, we get found, but the world don't stop. What a life, what a sight to behold. Many come and go, but no, the world don't stop. City lights in these nights in the cold, greatest story ever told, and the world don't stop. The future all makes sense in hindsight, and in these faces of death is where we find life. I had paid for my sins, broke 1,000 times over, only left with the truth. I bled for my kinfolk and kept the dispute. There's blood on my boots and debt to recoup. Still over the years, all the souls that I lost to this cause stay with me like angels when I step in the booth. It's a product and a testament to what's the might of the war, the wicked one or the